telling me you started doing what already?
Yeah, I just kind of just started slowly putting in the information. I didn't get too far though.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you want me to hit share?
Yeah, I want you to share your screen. That's what I
Okay.
was waiting for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go to where is it at? Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So go back. I need to go back to the beginning so I can see what kind of facility you picked. What type?
Okay.
What type of building is it? You taking
No
me straight
problem.
to the square footage. I need some information on the building too.
Okay. Give me 1 second. There we
you,
go.
you kind
Okay.
of went when I said set it up. I didn't mean go past that part. I needed to see what type of building you chose
Okay.
versus what type of building it is. Okay, so it's a 5 day a week. It's a medical building.
Mm,
Okay, all right. Go to the areas.
okay.
So from your program that you use at the like for this one, it could tell me the total square footage when I put in all the data. So when you did your program, did it give you the total of the full square footage of the building?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
it did.
grab that because we ain't doing all that. So
Yeah, I was hoping this area we could skip. I figured we could. So
yeah, so look, this is how we're gonna skip it. Okay, go to re-enter
re-enter. Okay,
down
where
the
is that?
bottom.
Oh,
And
I see it.
yeah.
Yeah, I have all the square footage of all the buildings.
Okay, so yeah, we ain't doing it that way.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do express because you have the total of the building. Hit it, not the yeah. So other than the fact that you would know the floor type, if there's no carpet, take carpet out of there.
Hmm.
If it's some tile, some carpet, then leave it like that.
Yeah, I did this before. Let me see.
Yeah, because the
Um,
floor type makes a difference in pricing too.
right. Okay.
And plus, you don't want your proposal to read that you're talking about carpet and ain't no carpet in the building.
Right.
Is all of those floors, are they wax floors? You supposed to wax them floors?
Uh, so we never discussed that.
Okay, so take wax out and put non wax.
Okay.
See, the data is very critical to your pricing. And you want to try to be as accurate with your data as you can.
All right, there we go.
Okay, put the total square footage in the box up there, that green box.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so this is for one of the buildings. So I got that square footage in there.
Yep, and we're only gonna have to we'll use the same thing, but do that first. Okay,
Okay.
put that in, hit enter.
All right. All
Okay,
right.
go to price.
Continue the price.
Go to price, yeah.
Okay.
Now this is what is giving you based off what uh is standard. If you're paying $15 an hour, your payroll taxes is it already took that out. It took out 25% of your overhead, which you can that you any of these you can change. Now scroll down some. See
Mm-hmm.
where your profit is at 15%.
Mm-hmm.
I generally do up 20 up to 30. This is now just on this. What was your price for that building?
For that one alone was around.
Now don't give me a round. Give me what you quoted.
Yep. No, I'm getting the exact amount. No, that was 2878. So this one,
2,800.
yeah. So this right here is actually way over, what I bid it.
All right, so let's do this right now. Because, see, sometimes, and it depends on the scope of work. See, I don't know the scope of work. And then go back to areas. How many areas are you doing?
Sorry, what you mean?
I mean, go back to the area tab. See all these on this side here, waiting area, reception. I can't see it and to read it all, but that stuff
Yep.
over there, is everything over there correct?
Um, well, I mean, I haven't remember we were going to skip that part, so I didn't put anything in this
No,
area
no,
yet.
no. I didn't ask you to put nothing in there. We talking about areas. We ain't talking about square footage. We talking about areas. Do you have to do a conference room, a lunch room, office, a lab area, a patient area?
Everything over there. Yep,
So
everything that's
everything
listed
is
over here.
correct. Okay, so now I need you to use like something else, a whiteboard or something, so you can put your numbers up there because I want to see it. So stop sharing and see if you can pull up the whiteboard. It's in the more section.
Sorry, where am I going?
Here, I'm gonna give you the whiteboard options. Wait a minute. Who can share? Okay. All right. So see if it lets you pull up the whiteboard. See at the bottom where it says more. Click on them little dots and hit whiteboard. All right. Okay. So put your number in there. We're gonna break it down.
That's ugly. I
Oh
don't know if you
shit.
can see that. That's a two.
Is there an option to make numbers? Let me see.
Yeah, how do I erase that?
Them as letters.
Oh,
Let's
I
see.
see it. Give me a second. There we go.
Okay. Okay, so 28. Okay. So how much do you pay your people?
Excuse me one second. That's one of my cleaners. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Hello? Yeah, let me send it over to you right now, okay? Okay.
Okay. Before we even go any further,
Okay, you there?
I have a question.
Okay.
Is that place worth cleaning 5 days a week at $143.91? And that ain't even
Yeah.
saying, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's a general cleaning. There's nothing extra to it,
Okay, so that's what your number brings. They
Yep.
want you to go lower than that. So what would you be willing to take that 143.91 to in order to satisfy this client?
So that number, I've actually lowered it to that, I'm trying to
No, this is
look
what I
at.
did. This is what I did. So this is how I did this. I took your 2878.20 divided by 20 visits because 5 days a week is 20 visits. So when you divide it by that, that's how I got how much you're going to make per day.
Right.
But they said this is too high.
Yeah.
So you got to see what we already, the whole number now is 143. So you have to decide what's the lowest you'll go per day. Because we know 143 is too high for them.
I don't know.
Is it worth $100 a day, $75 a day, $90 a day? What's it worth?
So I have to examine that profit wise. I don't want to just throw a number
No.
out there.
I'm just saying, because this is the point I'm trying to make. All accounts ain't good when you have a business. Because see how low they want you to go?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't convincing you to do it. I'm telling you, this is what they want from you. Mm-hmm. Is it worth $100 a day, 90, 75? Because that's how crazy they're going to want it to be.
Well, maybe not.
I'm just saying, you gotta go with your value.
No, correct. So like I have buildings where, around the same square footage, the same cleaning
Not based
frequency.
off the square footage, it's based off, we're talking about the scope of work.
I understand. But
because know what it needs, how many people it needs.
I want to tell you this though, Ken. Here's where I'm getting at. We're still factoring in the square footage though, because I'm putting that in under Clean Guru. So the point I'm trying to make is I have buildings that's 5 days a week that's around this where it's equivalent to the estimate that, I just wrote down on this whiteboard. So I'm just saying that to say, I'm not looking to go and I'm re-examining all of these locations collectively. I don't have, any means to go any lower than this particular building right here because it's not worth. I don't see it worth.
That's what I'm saying. I just wanted you to see that.
Yeah.
I just want you to see that. You know what I mean? Because the numbers have to make sense. That whole number don't mean nothing till you break it down. Because people will see $5,000, but when you break that thing down, it ain't even worth it. So you got to make the numbers make sense, and you got to break it down to the day. When you putting other people in there, and you got a business, and your business needs to make money, you got to take it down to the single day, and see if it's worth whatever. Because that's what makes you play with the numbers, because you break it down to the day and you say, oh no. I did an example. I did a class with some mentees, and we did an example where they had different bids I gave them. And the girl seen $1,000 and was super happy. You know how much she would have made a day? $32. Looking at that whole number. So don't never look at that whole number.
So you might just be saying what I've been kind of, you might be saying what I've been kind of saying all along, that this is not going to be profitable for me to do any of this. So because they're looking. So when I sent my proposal, he described it as being way too high, versus some of the other bids.
That was what I heard.
Yeah.
Way too high.
Yeah.
So he gonna want under that 143 a day, he gonna want $190, $75, some old crazy stuff.
Yeah. And I just, like if I make any changes to all 5 of these locations, I'm not gonna be profitable, as a company, so I've actually said earlier, I was talking with my spouse, I told her, I said, I'm considering moving on from this one. I don't have to take everything that comes my way. So
everything is not, it's just not worth it. Every opportunity is not an opportunity.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why you got to go right on it, so you don't waste time on something and turn out it ain't even worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I've spent days.
Knock them things out, boom, 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 and keep moving.
Yep. I've spent days working on these 5 buildings. I've taken my time working on these 5.
That's what I'm saying. You overthought it.
Yep.
You overthought it. See, had you stuck with the plan, we would have knocked this thing out real quick. And you could have moved on to something else. You wouldn't have been stressed about them buildings. They would have had the quote, already gave you the answer or the second opportunity to rebid it. But if you already at $143 a day,
Yeah.
how much lower can you go?
Right. It's literally going to just be paying my cleaners. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. You need chemicals. You got to take
Yep.
equipment over there and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, have
And look, I'm
paper
gonna tell you
insurance.
this. This is one of the reasons, and I said this earlier too. I think this is one of the reasons why they're getting bad service because they're paying very cheap. Like when I went over there, it was so
But
like
listen,
poor quality
them is
that
the kind of accounts that franchises get.
yeah, yep,
That's
yep,
the kind of accounts they get.
yep,
And that's what they looking for. But in the quality business, you're not getting my service for that cheap.
yep. And that's why, yeah, the franchises take over those. Yep, yep,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you've confirmed what I actually said to my spouse earlier. I think it's this one I'm gonna move on from. I got other business in the making right now
All
anyway.
money ain't good money. You'll be mad at yourself being stuck with them accounts and you ain't making no money.
Yeah,
And the
yeah, I think
time
it's
and
time to move on.
attention and supplies you got to put into it.
Yep, yep. The supplies. After supplies and payroll, my company wouldn't make anything.
Yeah, and
So
you sometimes you might even be investing in them
yep,
so that you can keep your same quality of work.
yeah. Yeah, I'm moving on. I got tons of notes I'm looking at right now from this, just constantly making changes. But yeah, I'm gonna move on from it. You confirmed what I was saying earlier. I literally said that earlier. I said, I might have to go ahead and move on from this.
Yeah,
So it's
and,
not
and
profitable.
it'll be
They want us to be like very, very cheap. Now and look, they might get that, but they also might continue to get the kind of service that they're getting.
but see,
So
that ain't your problem. You gotta move on.
yep,
You know
yep,
what I mean? Because they can't rent no space in your head. You got to move on.
yep,
Cause proposals come and go, opportunities they come and go. I bid on probably 10 a week, but do I get them? And then some people don't answer right away. So you just got to keep moving. Like I'm doing all these proposals I'm trying to do before the conference.
yep.
Listen, I'm trying to knock off some projects, before I still can't get over that. The man found me on Chat GPT.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We can go ahead and leave it at that.
Yeah, all
I'm
right.
good.
And so moving forward, that's what you need to do. You need to break that thing down to the day. Because once you get it in your head, 5 days a week is 20 times a month, 2 times a week, that's 8 times a month. You'll like get that in your head, and then that way you'll start there.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get that base from the data,
Yeah.
then you got to see if the data you enter is giving you good, accurate numbers. Well, you're
Yeah.
never supposed to go with the numbers nobody's app give you.
Mm-hmm.
You still got to do the math like we just did.
Yep. Correct.
All right.
Okay.
All right, because I got tons of work to do.
No problem.
Woo.
Yep. Appreciate it. We shall chat later.
All right. Talk to you.
Okay. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.